Well, FASHR, not long ago you were facing tier B or C events. Uh, was this maybe your dreaming major?
Yeah, of course. Like obviously you want to play for the major ones, and now it happened, and it's in Brazil, and it was insane experience. Even though with the challenger stage, the crowd was already going crazy. And, I've never played in front of such a crowd, so I was really happy that I could make my dream come true.
Was you expecting to stay here so long?
No, to be honest, not. Our main goal was to qualify for the major and then see where it goes, you know. But then making it to the champion stage was, I think, a huge accomplishment from us, and I think we worked hard to do it, even though we are only together for 3 months. And yeah, I'm really happy about the performance after all. And the game against outsiders in the quarterfinal could have been better for us, but I think we should be proud of ourselves that we reached the quarterfinals at least.
What do you think it was Fnatic's major weapon to surprise all the opponents?
I think we did a really good view on our games after we lost them because we lost like 16-1 and 16-2 I think against Heroic, and we had a really good talk about the games, what happened, what went wrong, and I think we analyzed it pretty well and converted it to the next day and like showed everyone that we can play way better than that.
And well, tell me about the experience with the team. You've been playing together for such a few months. Uh, what are your expectations for the future? You're now going to Finland, right?
Yeah, we're going to Finland. Yeah, I think it's hard to say what the expectations are because we don't really set. Yeah, we set goals obviously, but not too harsh because we want to keep improving and don't want to put the ladder that high. But like when we qualified for the major, yeah, obviously the goal was the major, and then we set the goal for the legend stage. Then we made the legend stage, and then we set the goal for the playoffs. You know, so we keep going step by step, and I think that's our strength at the moment that we don't put too much pressure on ourselves because we're a new team. You know. And I think for Finland, yeah, I don't really know what to expect because obviously always when you come back from a LAN or a tournament, the next tournament is going to be super rough. Yeah, I hope we can make it to the final at least, and yeah, maybe take that win in Finland.
At the moment, like there are not many players from Netherlands or the Benelux at the top tier in CS:GO. Uh, did you feel any special representation from your countrymen? Did they have been sending you messages?
Yeah, a lot. I got a lot of messages that everyone was proud of me and like finally a Dutch player again. And yeah, it really gives you strength if you get those messages and like all the years you've worked for, you can finally show that you're good enough and like the appreciation you get back from it is like insane.
Why do you think that maybe there is at the moment a lack of players at this level from this region, including France, for example?
Yeah, I don't know from France, but I think I can speak from my own region. Is that obviously besides Chris J, we don't really have anyone else who had this experience, and you have not really players to fall back on to teach you when you're like starting in the Dutch scene or in the Benelux scene in general. And I think that's what we lack. Because when I went out of my scene towards the Danish scene with Bird from Sky, I actually learned a lot, and you see how much of a difference it is between those countries, and that yeah we just lack the experience and yeah the players who can teach the young guys.
Right, yeah, despite of being like so close one of each other, you can feel the difference from the communities. Maybe in the opposition, why do you think like at this major the CIS teams are overpowering the rest like it happened during the pandemia, for example?
I don't really know. I think they're just really talented in general, and they have like yeah a lot of players obviously, and then I think yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. I think they're just really talented.